Hi guys, welcome to our channel Love Art, where travel is an art. Many a times I get a question from most of you, how to travel as a couple, or what are the advantages and disadvantages of traveling as a couple. Now I do have a lot of experience in this field, so I'll start with the joys or the upside to traveling as a couple. Support. You get a lot of support when you travel with your partner. The next one is experiencing the highs and lows together. Now, let me be honest about this. If you are traveling for a certain time, certain period, if it's a longer period, you'll see that traveling is not always fun. It is fun, but there is sometimes an added pressure. So when you're traveling, when you have a partner with you, you get to experience the highs and lows together, and you don't feel lonely at that time. You feel like you can overcome it. Next one is no judgment. When you travel with a partner who has a sense like you, there won't be any judging. It'll be a fun thing to do. The next one is convenience. It's always convenient to pack your things and go around with somebody who you know for a long time. The next one is it strengthens bond. They say the couple who travels together stays together. So it always gives you a lot of time to know each other, and it strengthens your relationship. The next one is date nights. You can plan a lot of date nights with your respective other when in your trips. The next one, you get to see the benefit of strength of each other, and you get to apply them as and when you need. You can save money, and you can always pack less. There are so many things that are common to each other, like probably a power bank or a flashlight. All these things are very common to each other, so you can keep them. One person can keep them, and the other person can use it. Then it also makes you feel safer when you're traveling with your respective other. Let's move on to the downsides of traveling as a couple. I would be lying if I say there are no downsides. Of course, there are downsides. The first, lots of compromises. When you're traveling as a couple, you will see that, sometimes you give preference to what the other person thinks is good. Let's say you are planning to travel to X place, and the other person say, no, let's travel to Y place. And they give you a lot of, advantages and disadvantages, and sometimes you get to agree with them. So yeah, sometimes you make a lot of compromises. Next one is fights. Yes, there will be fights, there will be lots of disagreements, and yeah, this is something that will come along with it. There is no escape to it. The next one is no me time. Yeah, most of the time when you plan your travel, you end up doing things together. So basically, there is no me time. So these are some of the downsides that I feel when you travel as a couple, you get to experience them. Now, I have certain tips to help you to travel as a couple. The first one is understand each other, respect each other, and communicate to each other whatever you feel about the other thing. So if you feel something is not right, communicate it in a very polite manner. Sometimes that helps. The next tip is to be flexible. When you are flexible, you get to experience a lot of joy in going wherever you are, in staying wherever you are. So it gives you a lot of calmness in you, and you don't mind if something doesn't happen your way. The next one is forgive and forget. So of course, there will be fights, there will be disagreements. Now you need to move on from them. You cannot be holding on to them, and you cannot start the same disagreement over and over again. That will be the thing that will spoil the relationship. So yeah, forgive and forget and move on. Allow some space to your partner. When you're traveling together, most of the things you end up doing together. So if you want to have experience the joy of traveling together, you need to give some space to each other so that you both come refreshed from your trip. lots of pictures, when you come back and you look back at the pictures, they give you a lot of memories. So always take lots of pictures. Consult your partner whenever you are doing something relevant to the trip. Probably you're booking a hotel or planning to visit some destination. You should always consult your partner. Their view is as important as yours. Learn the art of patience. Patience goes a long way. So even if something goes wrong, always be patient and try to resolve the issue rather than, elongating it without any meaning. The next one, go for new activities. Activities keep anyone engaged, right? So go for new activities. It refreshes you. It helps cool your mind, and it's a great thing to do together. So at the end, I would like to say that what we find in a soulmate is not something wild to tame, but something wild to run with. This was said by Robert Brault, and it holds a very special meaning to my heart. And I am sure that you would also be able to resonate with it. And I feel that if you want to get the joy of knowing somebody, you should travel with them. Traveling as a couple has a lot of perks. I hope I have helped. Please let me know what other things you do when you travel as a couple, what other tips you follow to, make your journey, your traveling experience a happy and memorable one. Thank you so much for watching this, guys. Please like, share and subscribe to our content and be updated with travel information. This is Supriti, your host, signing off.